Hello traders, hope you're doing well. Now if you're a person who's very new to intraday trading or if you're making continuous loss in intraday, then this video is for you. By the end of this video, I'll be teaching you all the basics to advanced level concept related to intraday trading. I'm very confident that once you complete this free course, your view about the market will completely change. Now these are all the topics that we will be discussing in this free course. I will leave a timestamp below so that you can jump into any topics that you like. But if you are a beginner, I highly recommend to watch this video without skipping because I don't want you to miss out on any important point. Now without further delay, let's get into today's topic. Traders, what you're looking at right now is Intraday Trading Platform or Trade Terminal. Now this is the tool where we are going to place our intraday orders. Now you might be using other brokers like Upstocks, Fires, Angel One, etc. It doesn't matter. All the brokers will provide you similar features. Now, if you're a beginner, you need to spend at least 15 to 20 minutes of time and understand what and all features your trading platform is offering. You cannot jump into a trade without understanding your trading tool. I also recommend beginners to use the desktop version of your trading platform instead of using it on mobile. When you see things on a bigger screen, things will be more clear to you. Now let's have a quick overview of this trading platform and look into some of the important features which each and every intraday trader has to know. Now if you see this top left section, I'll highlight this for you. This area is called as Market Watch. This will show you how Nifty and Sensex is performing. Now below the Market Watch, we have a search tab. We will use this search tab to find stocks, futures, options, etc. For example, let's say I want to find ITC. If I type ITC, I get ITC NSE, ITC BSE. I can add. So ITC is added here. Now let's say I want to search for Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty is an indice. To search Bank Nifty, just type indice, INDICES space bank. You got your Nifty Bank, right? You can add this to your watch list. Now let's add one more stock. Let's say Reliance. I can add this stock also to my watch list. Now if you want to search for a particular strike price, let's say 17,900, you can just type here 17,900. So here you have an option to choose a call option or a put option. So you can add that also to your watch list. Now all these stocks which you have added here, this will always be visible for you. Now Intraday allows you to add up to 50 stocks here. And this is the first watch list. If you go to the second watch list, in this you can add up to 50 stocks. Like this, you will have up to 7 watch lists available for you. Okay. Now many of you might not be interested in looking at Sensex. Rather, you want to have Bank Nifty here. What you can do is just go to this Bank Nifty, click on more, and here where it says pin, if you click pin 1, Bank Nifty will go in the Nifty section. If you click on pin 2, Sensex will be replaced by Bank Nifty. Now this is a quick overview about this section. Now let's say you want to buy a stock. For example, you want to buy ITC. Then you click on B. And if you want to sell ITC stock, you click on S. Next we have one more section called market depth. If I click on market depth, I get to see top 5 bidding price and top 5 offering price. Bidding price tells you what is the maximum price the buyer is ready to provide. Offer price is the cheapest price which the seller is ready to sell the stock for. Let's hide this. Next we have a section called chart. If you click here, your ITC stock will start reflecting here. Now if you want to remove ITC from your watch list, you can click on delete. But I want ITC here, so again I will add it to my watch list. Next we have this more section. In this we can create alerts, we can view charts. If you want to see fundamentals, you can click here. It will give you an overview about the fundamentals of the stock. It will tell you what kind of events is coming up, and if there is any news about the stock also, you will get to see here. Okay. Traders, now let us learn how to place an order in intraday. Now let's say you want to buy ITC. You just go here, click on B. You will be taken to this page. In this, you have two options. One is long term, another one is intraday. This is useful for those people who want to do swing trading, where they hold the position of the stock for more than one day. For this, you would have to pay the full amount. That is 314 rupees is the current market price of the stock, right? You have to pay the full amount to buy the stock. But if you want to do intraday, your broker will give you leverage. Now let's say I choose intraday. To buy one stock, I just need to have 63 rupees. That's all. Now why is your broker giving you the stock at 62 rupees? This is because in intraday, you are entering and exiting the trade on the same day. So the risk is comparatively less. So your broker is giving you more leverage. Okay? Here you can choose how much ever stocks you want. You can increase the quantity. Next, again here we have two options. One is limit, another one is market. Limit means you choose the price. For example, the current market price of ITC is 314 rupees. Let's say you want to buy the stock only when it comes to 310 rupees. You can choose this price. Now let us see what will happen if we choose the price and click on buy. Here you can see the order is placed. Now if you go here to order books, you get to see that the status of this trade is still open. This means ITC stock is not come to us. Only when the price come to 310 rupees, our entry will get triggered. Now if you want to quickly buy the stock, then you need to place market order. So let's say I cancel this order. This order is cancelled now. Now if I want to buy the stock immediately, again I click on buy. Here instead of limit, I can choose market. Now once I choose market and click on buy, you can see that my order immediately got placed. If I cancel this, you can see the status of this request is completed. Now if I go to this position section, here I can see the current trade. We have entered the trade and we are in no profit, no loss at this moment. Now in intraday, we enter the trade and close the trade in the same day. Alright. Now let's say I want to close this position. I go here, click on options. Here I will choose exit. If I choose exit, this position will get closed. If I click on add, I can add more quantities of ITC. Now to exit, I just click on exit and now click on sell. You can see here my trade is now complete. See traders, this is what you will do in intraday. You will buy the position and close the position on the same day. Traders, there's one more important thing that you need to know about intraday trading. In intraday, even if you don't have the stock with you, you can sell it. For example, let's say I choose Canara Bank. Okay, I added the stock to my watch list. I don't have Canara Bank stocks, but if I want to sell the stock in intraday, my broker will allow me to sell. Now many of you might think, how can I sell a stock which I don't have? What your broker is doing here is he will have a lot of stocks with him. He will give you those stocks to trade in intraday, but by the end of the day, you have to close your position. So even if you don't have the stock with you, you can still sell the stock in intraday, but by the end of the market hours, you have to close that position. Now let's execute this sell order. One quantity of Canara Bank, which I don't even have with me, market order, I click on sell. Traders, you can see that my order got placed, right? Canara Bank, I have sold one quantity. The loss is around 5 paisa. Now this one stock, you have taken credit from your broker. Now what you have to do is by the end of the day, you need to close your position. So if I go here, click on exit, the same one quantity. First we sold, right? To close the position, we need to buy the stock. So if I click on buy, you can see that this position got closed. The transaction is complete. So important things that we have discussed so far is, if you want to do intraday trading, your broker will give you leverage where you can buy more quantities. Second point, even if you don't have the stock with you in intraday, you can sell first and then close the position by buying the stock within the same day. If you want to carry forward the stock for the next day, your broker will not give you leverage or he will not allow you to sell a stock which you don't have. Alright. Now if you go to this order section, you will get to see what and all orders you have placed. If you go to this holding section, it will show you the stocks which you are holding for long term, where you're holding it for more than one day. I don't want to show my long term stock. Now if you go to this position, it will show you your intraday positions. Here you can see your funds, and here there are additional apps which you can look into. In this watch list section, you can add up to 50 stocks in each watch list so that you can track of those stocks. One important point, when we entered this ITC stock, we took a buy position, the quantity was 1, and when we clicked on exit and closed the trade, the quantity became 0. Same thing with Canara Bank. When we sold this, quantity was 1, and when we exited, the quantity became 0. So it's very important in intraday, after you exit the trade, you come and see the quantity should be 0. Only then it means that you close the position. If you bought a stock first, to close the position, you need to sell. If you have sold a stock first, you need to buy it to close the position. In intraday trading, this is called as square off. People say, I squared off my position, so and so, right? This is the meaning of square off. Traders, now I hope you understood how to place a buy order and sell order in intraday. Now when I gave you these two examples, I did not look into any data. Just at a random price, I entered the trade. Now to be a successful trader, you should understand the current market sentiment before you enter the trade. Now the most common way how intraday traders understand the market sentiment is through charts. They read the data what is there in charts. For example, this is Canara Bank stock, right? If I click here, the chart of this stock will open. Now this is the standard charting tool which Zerodha offers, but I don't prefer to use this. So what we will do is we will go here, we'll go to profile, and here I will change my charting type to trading view. According to me, trading view gives a better charting tool compared to the default chart what Zerodha offers. Now many of the brokers have partnered with TradingView. By default they offer TradingView chart. Now I suggest you to choose TradingView chart instead of this. Okay. Now once I go here, click on chart. Now the chart is now changed into TradingView chart. The data everything is same, but the way how it is shown in TradingView is better than the default chart. Now I told you at random places you cannot enter the trade, right? Now all intraday traders will use this data to identify the current market sentiment. Now let us understand what are the charting options which Zerodha is providing us. If I go here and click this, the chart will open in a bigger screen in a new tab. Okay. Now let's say you want to check ITC stock. You go here, just type ITC, select it, and ITC chart will open. Now next here we have different time frames for these candlesticks. Now each of this candle is representing what was the market sentiment for one day. But if I go here and choose 5 minutes, now this is showing me every 5 minutes what kind of price movement ITC did. Now many people who do intraday trading, they use 5 minutes time frame chart to understand the market sentiment. So this is where you change the time frame of the chart. Next we have this section. If you click here, you have different types of chart pattern. If I click this, you get a line chart which only shows the closing price. If I click on Heikin-Ashi, it gives you an average of each stock. But the most commonly used chart pattern is candlesticks. Now if you want, let me know. I will make a dedicated video on candlesticks. In the next section, we have an option called compare. Here, if I just type one more stock, let's say Reliance. Here we can see how Reliance is performing compared to ITC. But this is not necessary for us at this point of time. Now here you have indicator section where you choose different kind of indicators. Many people use different kinds of indicators for intraday trading. For example, RSI, you click on this indicator will be plotted. We are not going to go in detail about what is this indicator, but I'm just showing you what are the features your broker is offering you. Okay. Next, if you go to the left panel, in this panel, the most commonly used thing is this trend line. So people use this trend line to understand where is the support and resistance level in the market. Now, what is support? What is resistance? Everything you will understand in detail in this free course. So don't worry. You can use this one to draw. You can use this one to put the text. Now here you have one more option. You choose this. If you select long position, let's say you enter the trade here. Okay. So from here, let's say you enter the trade here, you exited the trade here, you kept your stop loss here. This will tell you what is your risk reward when you're bullish in the market. Same way, if you're bearish in the market, it means that you're shorting the position. So at that time, you choose this. Top will be your stop loss, target will be here. How to use this tool, all those things you will understand as we move forward. And at the bottom, what you see here, this is called the volume indicator. We are plotted here, right? So this volume indicator says at this 5-minute interval, what was the quantity or the volume of trade that happened. More the volume, more the market sentiment. So this was just a quick overview about the trading platform. Next, we will understand how to read the chart and understand the market sentiment. Traders, I hope that you found the small overview about the trading platform useful. Now, I use Zerodha as an example to explain this to you. But whichever trading broker you're using, I'm very sure they will have similar features like this. Just spend 15 to 20 minutes of time in understanding your broker's trading platform. It is very important that you do this before you do live trading. Now the next topic that we are going to discuss about is what is technical analysis and why is it important for intraday trading. Now traders, you would have seen many people doing long-term investment where they hold a stock for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. When a person is doing long-term investment, they look into different kind of things. They see who's the CEO of the company, how much shares he's holding, and then they see the profit and loss statement of the company. They check the PE ratio. They see if the company is having any kind of credit. So many things they look into. Only then they invest in that company. The process of validating all this is called fundamental analysis. Okay, they check if the fundamentals of the company is strong or not. If you want to do intraday trading, all of these fundamental aspects is not important for us because we're entering and exiting the trade on the same day. If you're doing swing trading also, within 1 week, 2 weeks, many people exit the trade. So we don't care about the fundamentals of the company. Then how do we enter a trade in intraday? In random places, we cannot enter and exit the trade, right? Now to be a successful intraday trader, we should learn technical analysis. Now in technical analysis, the only thing that we give importance to is the price of the stock. In technical analysis, we use different tools like price action, support and resistance, we draw trend lines, we use indicators. So different tools we will use and identify important price levels on a chart. Now many of you who's watching this video, you might be a beginner and you will have one small doubt. The doubt is, sir, for technical analysis, why should I look at chart? Chart is giving me just historical data, right? It is telling me what was the stock price yesterday, day before yesterday, 1 week ago, 1 month ago. Why should I look at that data for intraday trading, right? Now let me give you a simple example so that we understand why technical analysis is important and why we need to look at charts. Now traders, tell me, who created stock market? Stock market was created by you, me, right? Human beings created the stock market. Without human beings, there is no use of stock market, right? Now, the problem with human beings are we are emotional people. We always have fear. We will be greedy. So when we, this kind of emotional people, come into the stock market also will react in the same way. Now let me give you a small example from which we can understand how human emotion plays an important role in charts. Now let's say the current price of ITC is 200 rupees. ITC is currently trading at 200 rupees. From here, let's say within 1 week, the stock price went up to 300 rupees. From 200, it went to 300 rupees. Now at 300 rupees, many people will start booking profits. When people book profit, what will happen? The price of the stock will reduce because more stocks are there available in the market. So demand for the stock will reduce. Now let's say again it came down to 200 rupees. So when stock price comes to 200 rupees, people who missed opportunity in buying the stock at 200 rupees, they will think I got a second opportunity to buy the stock. When this people, because of greed, they buy the stock again, the value of the stock will go up. Again, let's say it came to 300 rupees. Now last time also it went to 300 rupees. Now it's come to 300 rupees again. Now since last time when price was 300 rupees, it came down to 200 rupees, right? At this time also, because humans have fear, they will start booking their profit at 300 rupees. So again, what happened? From 300 rupees, the stock price can come down to 200 rupees. When it was 200, people was greedy, the stock price went up. When the price was 300 rupees, people sold the stock because of fear, the stock price came down. So like this, if you open a chart, you can see where and all people did emotional trading that you can understand through technical analysis. Now in the upcoming videos, I will be explaining how to understand human sentiment by looking at charts. I will teach you how to look at support and resistance level, how to draw a trend line, and different aspects so that you understand what are the important things that you need to learn before you start your trade in the live market. Okay, so the next session is very important. So I will see you in the upcoming session. Traders, please pay complete focus and attention because now we will learn how to do technical analysis on a chart using support and resistance. Once you learn how to mark support and resistance level on a chart, you will be able to identify very good trade opportunities in intraday. First, let us understand what is support and resistance and why is it important. Then I will show you how to identify and mark these levels on a chart. Now let us see the definition of what is support and resistance. Support is the price level where the smart money thinks that the stock is cheap. Thus, they buy the stock and the price goes up in value. Traders, here smart money, what I'm referring to are those people who are very powerful and have huge capital like LIC, foreign institutional investor and domestic institutional investors, mutual fund companies and high net worth individuals. All these are considered as smart money. Some people call them as operators also. Now these people have the capacity to move the market. Now if these operators think a good stock is trading at a cheap price, they will start buying these stocks. When they start buying the stock price will go up and the demand for the stock will increase. If you identify support levels on a chart, you can easily identify where the smart people are buying the stock. At that time, even if we start buying the stock and the stock price goes up, we can book very good profits. So that is why we should know how to identify the support level on a chart. Then what is resistance? Resistance is the price level where the smart money thinks the stock is expensive. Thus, they sell the stock and the price goes down in value. Now traders, when the smart people think a price of a stock is overvalued, they will start selling the stock and booking their profits. When smart money starts selling the stock, the supply of the stock will increase and the price of the stock will decrease. So when we join along with the smart people and when they're selling, even if we start selling the stock, we can book very good profit when the market goes down. That is why we need to identify support and resistance level on a chart. Now traders, it does not matter if you don't know the definition. You just have to understand the logic. I will start showing some examples to you now so that you can easily understand this topic. Now traders, this is a chart of a stock. The stock name is Astra Microwave. I have taken 1 hour time frame. Let us use this chart to understand how support and resistance level work in the market. Now what I can observe is in the past, this price, that is 180 rupees, was acting as an important level. I will mark that for you. You can see that this level was acting as a very important level. The stock, after touching this 180 rupees, it went down. Again, it went up, touched 180 rupees, it came down. Same thing happened 4 to 5 times. Finally, the stock broke this 180 level. Now, what was the sentiment of the market here? The market was thinking 180 rupees is overvalue for the stock. Now, when a stock is moving in a range like this, we call this as consolidation. Now, after consolidation, the stock gave a breakout. You can see here a green candle which broke this 180 rupees. After breaking this 180 rupees, the market sentiment changed. From 180 rupees, the stock went up to 290 rupees. So let us mark this level also. So we identified a range in the market. Previously, people were thinking 180 rupees is overvalue of the stock. Now the sentiment changed to 290 rupees. When the stock price went to 290 rupees, the big players started selling the stock. You can see the stock price came lower and lower until what level it came? Again, it has come down to this 180 rupees itself. You can see this 180 rupees price here, close to 180 rupees. Now I will consider this level as the resistance level because this is where the big players started selling the stock and the stock price went down. So this is our resistance level. Now after this big rally, the stock price again it's come down to 180 rupees. Now let us see what kind of response the market is giving again at 180 rupees. The stock is testing this level. Now immediately you can see within few hours the stock price started going up. At this time we can consider that previously what price people thought, that is 180 rupees, as overvalue for the stock. Since the rally, people emotion changed about the stock. Again people are starting to grab that opportunity. Some people who missed an opportunity here, they will start buying the stock here. So what happens when more people buy the stock? Obviously, the stock price will start going towards the upside. You can clearly see how the stock price is rallying towards the upside. Traders, you can see here what kind of rally the stock did, right? From 180 rupees, again it went close to 290 rupees. Now who is moving the market here? It is we, or the big players, retail investors. Everybody is trying to grab an opportunity here because the sentiment of the stock is now bullish. People are feeling this stock is undervalued. Now since the market started moving from this level, we will consider this level as an important support level. Okay, so this is how we identify support and resistance. From the resistance level, when people think the stock is overvalued, they start pushing the stock price down. And when people think the stock is undervalued, they start buying at a certain level, and that level becomes the support level. Now let's see what happened after this. Now we can see that the stock price started coming down because the market sentiment of the stock is now bearish. People are thinking the stock is overvalued. Now traders, you can see after taking support here, the market is again taking support at this level. Now since we have already identified in the past, from here the market is bouncing towards the upside, we can plan our entry here. Now let's see what happened if we plan our entry at this level. Traders, again what we can see here, from the support level the stock price went up to this level. Now what level is this? This is our previous resistance level. The market resisted here, it resisted here, again it is resisting here. Now if I go to the past, I can see that the market was resisting this level for a long time. This level we can consider as resistance. But once resistance level is broken, it will become support. You can see it has become a new support here. Previously it was the resistance level. After this resistance level was over, again when the market came down, the same price level was acting as support level. Now this resistance level, when the market went up, it was creating a sentiment in the market. People wanted to book profit before the price went to this level because they've seen the chart. They feel that the stock price will go down. They started booking profits early. Again the stock price went down. The market felt the stock was undervalued. They started buying. The price went up. Now from this only we need to understand that in a chart, support and resistance level play a very important role. It tells us what is the current sentiment of the market. Previously, the level which was acting as a resistance, here, once this level is broken and the stock price started going towards the upside, the same resistance level will become support. Now if I draw a line here, you can see how well the market is respecting the previous resistance level. Now when a new resistance level is formed, we will not know where the new resistance is there, right? We will just wait. Once the resistance is created, the stock price starts coming down, we will mark the resistance level and keep. We have identified the support here. We have marked this level. Now when the stock price goes up again, people will start booking profits here. In stock market, emotion plays a very important role. Now when the stock price started coming down, again it took support at this level. People thought the stock price is low, so they started buying the stock. Now traders tell me, a single person or retail investors like you and I, can we move this market? We cannot move because the lot size, our trading capital, everything is limited. Only when the smart money is involved, you can expect this kind of rally in the market. So if you want to move along with these smart money people, you have to identify support and resistance level on a chart. Now points to remember, when a resistance level is broken, it becomes the new support level. Now when people think stock is trading at a cheap price, they will start buying the stock, and when they think the stock is overvalued, there will be a correction in the market. Now if we move along with these big players, even we can enter the trade and make use of this opportunity and book good profits in the market. Now what I would suggest every beginner is, open a chart and see if you are able to identify this kind of important support and resistance level. Now I know in intraday trading, we are not going to trade on a 1 hour time frame. But if you open the chart at this resistance levels or at this support level and see, you will have very good trade opportunity. Because you have already identified support and resistance, you know at support you have to start looking for only buying, and at resistance you should only look at selling opportunity. Now let me switch the time frame to 5 minutes. Now on a 5 minutes time frame also, there was an intraday rally here. At the resistance level also, you can see on a 5 minutes time frame, you can look at the rally towards the downside. All these are trading opportunities for intraday. Now some of you who's watching this video, you might tell me, sir, it is easy to check historical data and find support and resistance. But in the live market, especially intraday time frame, it's very difficult to find support and resistance level and trade. Right? Now those who have this kind of thought, this live trade example is for you. Now what you can see here is, this is a chart of Reliance Industry, 3 minutes time frame. And the date is 22nd of August. Now on this day, what happened? The stock went up, and then there was a sudden fall. Now after the sudden fall, I could see this stock bouncing back. So what I did was, I marked this level. I considered this level as a support. And then I noticed this stock trading within the same range again and again. You can see here, right? So what I did, I marked this level as resistance. Now all I did was, I just started observing the market. Then I noticed this range was broken here. The market sentiment changed. People thought, the stock is undervalued now, let us start buying. As soon as people started buying, the stock price went up to this level. It went up to here. Now after reaching this level, people started booking the profit and the stock price came down. Traders, till now I hope you understood. Now again, where is the stock trading? It is exactly at this level. Previously this was the support, this was the resistance level. Now after this resistance level was broken here, this level became the new support level. So as of now, the stock is trading here. Now I was waiting for a green candle, that is a bullish candle, to plan my entry. Now let's see what happened next. Now traders, if you observe closely, a green candle started forming here. So I decided to plan my entry. Now just to show you how to trade with this support and resistance in the live market, I just placed a buy order here. I placed an intraday buy order. I just took one quantity because I just wanted to show you how the strategy works. I clicked on buy and you can see that our order got placed. Now as soon as we place order, what is the first thing that we need to do? We should place our stop loss and target. Now you can see me placing the stop loss level and target level. So we enter the trade here. I placed my stop loss just below the previous candle's wick. The previous candle you can see here. Below this candle, I placed my stop loss. I did not want to keep target until this level because humans' emotion can change. So little below that, I decided to place my target. Okay. So traders, this is our target level. This was my stop loss level. My entry was here. Now some of you might find it difficult to mark support and resistance level because so many candles might create confusion among you. At that time, what you can do is, you can simply change to line chart. Line chart will show more clear information. So now I'll switch to line chart and show you. You go here choose line chart. Now in this line chart, you can see things more clearly. See here, this was the previous resistance level. Once this was broken, we consider this as support. If I extend this line, this is our support level and we enter the trade here. Those who are finding difficulty to look at candlestick, you can look at line chart. But after that, you have to switch to candlestick. Now if I go to the position section, here we can see our entry has got triggered. We have entered the trade. We are at 2 rupees profit. We are trading with just one quantity to see how support and resistance works in the market. Now we'll go to fast forward mode and see how the market reacted to our trade. Now we can see that the market is again coming down to the support level, right? It's again taking support here. We are not going to make any changes to our trade. Once we decide our target and stop loss, it is fixed. Now after this, if the stock goes up, touches our target level, we book a profit. If it comes down, we book our loss. We are getting approximately 1:3 risk reward here. Now traders, here you can see our target got achieved. We booked our profit. Now let me go to order book and show you. See, this is our order book. In this we can see we have booked 8 rupees profit. This is just with one quantity. If you are traded with 100 quantity, you would have made 800 rupees profit. So traders, this is how you can use support and resistance level in the live market and identify the current market sentiment and find trade opportunities. Okay. Now the next topic that we are going to discuss is trend analysis for intraday trading. Now this is a very important topic that every intraday trader has to know. Now what is trend analysis? Trend analysis is a process of identifying the current direction of the market. Now for some of you, trend analysis might be a very new term. Don't worry, by the end of this video, you will get complete understanding of what is trend analysis, why is it useful for intraday trading, how we can find good trading opportunities using trend analysis. Okay, all I want from you is complete focus and attention. Traders, the first thing you need to know is the types of trend in the market. Now basically there are only 3 types of trend that can be formed in the stock market. The first one is uptrend. During an uptrend, the stock will make a momentum like this. You can see that the stock is forming higher lows like this and it forms higher highs like this. At that time, we say the stock is in uptrend. Now, during an uptrend, we have to only look for buying opportunity. During an uptrend, we only look for buying opportunity. The second type of trend is called downtrend. In downtrend, the stock will make a momentum like this. It is just opposite of uptrend. The stock will form lower highs like this and lower lows like this. Okay? So during a downtrend, we only look for selling opportunities. Because the stock is coming down, we only have to look for selling. The third and final type of trend is called consolidation. Now during a consolidation phase, there will be a confusion in the market. The stock will be trading in a range like this, between the resistance level and support level like this. Now when a stock is at support level, we can look for buying opportunity, and when the stock is falling from the resistance level, we look for selling opportunity. Now traders, I hope you have got a quick overview about the 3 different types of trend that forms in the market. Now apart from these 3, there is no other way the stock can move. Now I have explained the types of trend to you with the help of drawings. What we will do next is I will open a chart and I will show you how to identify uptrend, downtrend and consolidation phase so that you can understand this topic better. Traders, this is a Nifty 50 chart, daily time frame. Now let us use this chart to understand the different types of trend that forms in the market. Now what I can notice here is in the past, Nifty went up to 18,560 level. Now after this came down, formed a low, again it went up, formed a lower high. This is lower high because this high is lower than this high. So again you can see it formed a lower low because this low is lower than the previous low. Again it went up, again formed a lower high, again it came down to this level. This is also a lower low. Now traders, tell me, if a stock or index is forming lower highs and lower lows like this, what trend do we consider this as? We consider this as downtrend. Now after this downtrend, I can see that Nifty is creating a new trend. This is our low. The stock went up to this level. It created a high. Again it went down. It created a higher low. This is higher low because this low is higher than the previous low. Again it went up, created a higher high. Again higher low, higher high, higher low and higher high. So what trend this is? This is uptrend. Now if I go back and check in the past, can you see Nifty trading within a range like this? It's trading within a range. So this range is consolidation. In consolidation, there is an indecision between the buyers and sellers. After every consolidation, majority of the time, the stock will give a breakout or it is breakdown. If the buyers are more powerful, we get a breakout. If sellers are more powerful, we get a breakdown. You can see after this consolidation, buyers were more powerful. The market created higher lows and higher highs and went up to this level. Now this is how you identify the trend on a chart. But for beginners, identifying this trend might be difficult. So what you can do is, you can go here, change the candlestick type to line chart. Now once we create a line chart, you can see things are more simple. Let me delete this drawing. In this line chart, you can see the consolidation phase, the uptrend phase, and from here, the downtrend phase. Now after this downtrend, the stock created higher lows and higher highs and it went up. So beginners can use line chart to identify the trend of the market. Now traders, some time back, we discussed about support and resistance level, where we draw a horizontal line at the support level and a horizontal line at the resistance level. When the market was respecting the support levels, we used to look for buying opportunity, and when the market was respecting the resistance level, we used to look for selling opportunity, right? Now apart from support and resistance, there are other ways through which we can find trade opportunities in the market. That is using trend lines. Now traders, let us use the same Nifty 50 chart and understand how to mark trend lines. Now in the past, we saw that the market was in uptrend and there was a rejection from this level, and then Nifty went down up to this level. Now second time when there was an uptrend in Nifty, it could not reach up to this level. It closed up to this level itself, because when people see in the chart, previously when Nifty went to this level, it started falling down. So of course there is going to be fear in the market. So they will not keep their position up to this level. They will try to exit the trade more early. Okay, now with the help of trend lines, we can identify dynamic support and resistance level. Let me show you how. Let's remove this drawing. Now this is how you mark a trend line with maximum number of touches. Now traders, can you see how well the market is respecting these levels? Exactly at this straight line, the market is facing rejection. That means this trend line is acting as a dynamic resistance level. Now traders, here also I want you to observe something. Now second time, the market could not go up to this level, right? It fell. Third time also, of course there is going to be fear in the market. People will not let the stock to go up to this level. So they book their profit at this level. I told you, right? Fear and greed is always there in trading. This trend line is a clear example for that. Because of fear only, people did not wait for the stock to go up to this level. Right? And this big momentum towards the downside is created by all big players. We cannot move the market so low. FII, DII, LIC, when all these people start booking their profits only, Nifty can significantly fall down like this. So like I said, a trend line can act as a dynamic support and resistance level. Now previously I said this was the consolidation phase, right? If I mark a level like this, can you see this was the rejection level earlier? Once this broke, this became the new support level. The market quickly bounced back from this level. So from this only we need to understand that support and resistance level and trend lines can act as important point of entry and exit when we do intraday trading. Now this was just an example on a daily time frame. Even on intraday time frame, support and resistance and trend line can act as important levels. Now let me show you 2 or 3 more examples. Now before that, just one last point. A trend line can be considered valid only when it has multiple touches like this. Okay, here there was a rejection, here so much rejections, here again there is a rejection. So more number of touches will tell how strong the trend line or support and resistance level is. Now let us see different examples on a lower time frame in relationship to trend lines. Traders, what you're looking at right now is NSE website top gainers data. For 24th August, the top gainer was Apollo Hospital. Let's open this chart and see if there was any trading opportunity for intraday. So this is a chart of Apollo Hospital daily time frame. Now first we need to identify if there is any important support and resistance level on a chart. Now what I can observe here is this level is acting as a good support level. The market respected here. Again it bounced back from here. Again it took a support here. This is a very good support level. Now I can also observe this level being a very good resistance level. The market respected this level here. Again here. Again it's respecting this level. Now anyone who's finding it difficult to identify support and resistance level or to draw a trend line, I suggest you to switch to line chart. In line chart, can you see it's more easy to draw the support and resistance level? But our goal is to find trade opportunity in intraday. So we will switch the time frame to 5 minutes. Now on a 5 minutes time frame chart, the market opened here with a good gap up. Now let's switch back to candlestick chart. Now here after this gap up, we can see that there was a breakout and this breakout was with good volume. So we could have planned our entry here or we could have planned our entry above the day's high. This is the first candle of the day and this was the day's high. Our entry could have been above this level. This was our first entry and I can see one more trade opportunity here. This was a dynamic resistance level and this was the support level. What pattern is this? This is symmetric pattern. I've already made a dedicated video on symmetric pattern on our channel. You can have a look. It will be very useful for you. Here also we got a breakout. This breakout with good volume. You can only see the rally here. Now if you had switched to line chart as a beginner, here also you can identify this trade opportunity. We saw the breakout. After this breakout, rally towards the upside. Now some of you who's watching this, you may tell me, sir, after market hours, you are telling us how to enter the trade that anybody can do. Now if you are having this kind of mindset, I highly recommend you to check out our Telegram channel. We have around 15,200 subscribers. I will leave a direct link to the Telegram channel in the description box below. You can check it out. In this channel, every day we share technical analysis with our students for free of cost. We've been doing this from past 8-9 months. Every analysis we share here is free. In this, before the market opens, we share our analysis with our students. A lot of people are making use of this. Now I would suggest you to check out our Telegram channel and see how we have marked the important levels. Just open the charts and see how the market is responding. You will only get an idea as to how technical analysis is working beautifully. Traders, till now, we discussed about some of the important topics related to intraday trading. We saw how to use the trading platform. We understood why technical analysis is important and how to understand human emotion using technical analysis. We also saw about support and resistance and different types of trend in the market. Right? Now, apart from these topics, there are other important topics which every trader has to know. The first thing is risk management. Traders, a recent study 4 years ago, it is shown that 90% of the traders lose 90% of the capital in just 90 days. If a person does not know how to manage his risk in trading, for sure he will lose all his capital. Now I have already made a dedicated video related to risk management. Now along with risk management, there are other important things also, like how to draw a trend line correctly, how to avoid false breakout. Like this, there are many important topics which every intraday trader has to know. Now what I have done is, I have created a playlist of all my previous videos on YouTube which was specially designed for intraday trading. Now the link for that playlist will be there in the description box below. You can go and check it out. Now I want to say sorry because these videos was created in 2020 or 2021. At that time, the video quality might be little low and the audio quality also. If you just ignore the audio quality and pay attention to only the concept which I have discussed in each of these videos, this is going to be very useful for you. I'm very confident that you will learn 90% of the things related to intraday trading through this playlist. Okay, now the rest 10% you will learn when you're in the live market that no one can teach. Okay, so I highly recommend you to check out that playlist and do not miss out on any of that videos. Now traders, it takes a lot of time for me to create such videos for you. Now if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to this channel. I hope this intraday trading course was useful for you. Now that's all for this video. I will see you in the next one. Hello traders, each of our courses has been carefully designed based on your individual trading needs. For example, You might be a working professional who do not have time to watch the market every 5 to 10 minutes. Or you might be a person who's starting your trading journey just now. If you fall under this category, you definitely have to check out our complete price action course. In this course, we teach basics to advanced level price action techniques in a very simple and effective manner. All the strategies taught in this course can be used both for intraday as well as swing trading. You can use this technique in trading stocks, futures, option buying. You can also use this in trading Nifty and Bank Nifty, future and options. Or let's say your main focus is just intraday or day trading. Then you can choose a 60-day challenge program. In this, we will teach you how to trade on a 5 minutes time frame using price action, CPR and pivot point indicator. 5 minutes time frame is very suitable for intraday, isn't it? So for intraday trading, you can choose 60-day challenge program. Traders, we also have exclusive Bank Nifty regular income option selling strategy. Now this is a weekly expiry strategy where you take one trade per week just by following the simple rules that we give you. Now if you are interested in option selling, then this course will be suitable for you. Now the capital requirement for this option selling strategy is 55,000 rupees per lot, where we will be taking 4 positions of different strike price. Traders, it's time for you to quickly decide which course is suitable for you and make use of this discount before it is gone. The direct link for each of this course will be there in the description box below. You can check it out. I suggest you to watch the free preview videos before you make the purchase. If you have any doubts related to this course, you can send a WhatsApp message to this number where my team and I will be ready to answer. Once again, I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Keep smiling. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you in the next video.